Hello and welcome to another GIMP tutorial, but in this tutorial, instead of using GIMP for a tutorial, I'm going to be giving a tutorial on something else that I'm also pretty good at, which is HTML coding. What HTML it's a computer language which you can use to program websites. It's one of the many. There's JavaScript, there's CSS, there's HTML, which is pretty much HTML except a more advanced version. There's multiple others, but this is just the one that I found that I like. I'm learning the other ones, but this one I've pretty much mastered, at least the basics of it anyway. So first off, you're gonna want to open a Word document. A processor such as WordPad, I like, or Notepad. Those are the two easiest. Or you could get your own program for HTML coding, but I like raw scripting it, which is that's what I like doing. What HTML stands for is Hypertext Markup Language. In case you're wondering, it's just the language that which you program the websites. So basic things that need to be explained first in this tutorial are what exactly is HTML? Well, it's a series of bracketed off codes which are used to uh, sorry perform a function in the when the web browser reads the script on the page. So as you can see, every page must start out with HTML. This is just you need this to start the web page, or else it won't work. Each thing is separated by brackets. It starts with the first bracket. Then when the tag, which is this inside, is finished, then you add the closing bracket. So HTML is just the standard heading for everything, and for every or almost every starting procedure, you need an ending one, which is indicated by this front slash right here. So this indicates to end the HTML document. That means the document stops there. There's not anything else below that is not registered. So that's just the basic one. Now there's head. This is a really common one. It's used to put extra information to the top of your WordPad document. I believe meta is in head, which is the keywords which trigger your web page to be found, like on search engines or like other things like that. I'll explain that later. You can actually build a splash page with meta. I'll explain that later as well. And then you end the head right here. In this, as you can see right here with this little bracket and exclamation point, this is kind of just a comment. It doesn't appear on the web page, but you can add like a comment. It has nothing to do. It doesn't show up in the web page at all. It only shows up in the coding. Next we have body. This is when the body of your coding starts. There's also one in between here which you can put I'm pretty sure it's in between here. Title. This is for the title of your web page. You can put anything. Let's just say HTML test, and then you end the title. This just puts it up here. As you can see, it says HTML lesson. It gives it a title, pretty much, just on your web browser. So that's it for the title. Now body. Body is where the basic meat of your web page coding will be. What I'm going to be explaining in this first tutorial is just something really basic, just headings. All it is bolded text. You don't even need to use headings for this. You can use font sizes, but headings just are an easy way to just get a big font for the heading of your web page. Now, as you can see, I use the tag H1 in the brackets. H1 means header 1. The lower the heading, the bigger it is, and there's 6 heading sizes. So you can go up to H6, and then you have to close it with a bracket front slash and H1. So just for a demonstration, I will just write all these headings in here. I'm just going to copy, paste, 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 paste. That should be good. 3, 4, 5, 6. There. Now you have to make sure that the tags are the same on both sides, or else it will work improperly. And I completely forgot about 2. There. Now we have all the headings, so you'll be able to see when I open it up what it'll look like. So, to save this, you have to do something special to save this, or else it will not work. You go to File, Save As, and I name this HTML lesson 1. You have to save it as .html, or else it will not work. You must have .html at the end, or there's another one. You take out one of these letters, think it's HTML or something, but I like HTML just to get the full thing to make sure. So then just click save. It'll give you this, if you're using WordPad at least, it'll give you this little message right here. Just click yes. It's just the format of the document. Now I like to use Mozilla Firefox for this because I don't know exactly where it is on Internet Explorer. So if you have Mozilla Firefox, it's a bonus because that's where I'm going to be making all these tutorials for. But I'm pretty sure you can use it if the other ones. If not, then just go download Mozilla Firefox for this. So to open up your web page, you just go to File, Open File, then you find where it is. I have mine in HTML. I have a whole folder for it, which is good. It'll come in handy when we start working with pictures. It'll come in handy for that. So as you can see, this one I accidentally saved it as the wrong file size. You can see that it has a little WordPad logo there, and this one has Mozilla Firefox symbol because I've already previously opened it, so I automatically associated it with that. So I'm going to click this one because this is the internet file, the .html one. And then I just click open, and here we go. Here's header number 1. Oh, and look up here. First, title. Let's just make it so we can see both of these at the same time. Oh, I love Windows 7. Anyway, right here, as we have HTML test for our title, look right here, HTML test. So that is what the title actually is. It gives a little title to your web page right up here, and it shows it right here on the tab name. It's the title for your web page, which comes in handy when you're working with many different links to web pages and such. Now we have the headers right here, the H1, the H2, H3, H4, up to H6, and here's what they look like in actual time. So if we want to just change this one to test so we get the full effect of this change, we just change this to test. Save as HTML1.html. Finish saving it, and then just refresh your page, and there we go. It's all good. So that's the basics for HTML coding. Now, I'm not going to continue these tutorials unless you guys want me to. So if you would like to see lesson number 2, just please post a comment. I only really need one person to want a tutorial for me to do it. So if you would like a tutorial, please just comment or message me or something just saying you want tutorial number 2, and I will continue the tutorial series, but I don't really want to work on it if no one really wants to look at this. So this is a GIMP tutorial, an HTML tutorial. I hope this helped you, and I hope you enjoyed it. I will see you next time with my next tutorial, whether GIMP or HTML.